Welcome to PSI. Congratulations on passing your written examination. The proctor for this session will read the instructions, keep time for each section, and can only answer general questions that do not direct or instruct your way in any way concerning this examination. The rates are responsible for observing and rating your skills performance and are not allowed to converse with candidates except to provide general salutation. Once the examination begins, you may place all of your supplies in the assigned workstation. You may not observe the work of other candidates. Please do not speak to or assist other candidates during the examination. While you may use the restroom during the examination, please keep in mind that time will continue to elapse and any instructions you miss will not be repeated. Only one candidate at a time may lease, so please return to quickly as possible. Does anyone have any questions about the instructions I have just read to you? The first section is pre-examination setup and disinfection. You have 10 minutes to unpack your general supplies and prepare your work area. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Okay, you always want to make sure that you're re-zipping your bag every time that you go into your bag. And then you're gonna sanitize everything. So tabletops, the legs, if there's a mirror behind you, you're gonna go ahead and sanitize that as well. And you already have your bag pre-prepped with your trash bag in it. You're able to set that up because it's considered pre-sanitized. You're gonna sanitize your whole workstation. Your mannequin head is already gonna be out just because the proctor is gonna come around and check it. So make sure that you're lifting up your mannequin head and wiping and cleaning underneath it. And you want to just make sure everything is nice and cleaned off. Okay, so with the hand that you've already used, now that everything is already wiped down, you can go ahead and send your EPA out with your labels facing out. With the hand that's not clutching the bag, you're gonna go ahead and pull everything else out of your bag. You're gonna throw everything away, and every single time you go to the trash, you're gonna sanitize your hands and up your forearms.
The next section is eyelash strip adhesive service. Please apply an eyelash strip. You have 14 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 7 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Okay, so you're always gonna sanitize before every service. And then wipe down your area. Before you go into your bag. Remember, every time you put something in the trash, you're gonna sanitize again. remember, always zip up your bag. And then you're gonna unpack all of the contents of the bag. You're gonna grab a paper towel and lay it down for your lash stuff. Anytime you go into any small bag, you need to sanitize, which I just did. And then I can unpack my contents. Okay, and then I'm gonna drape my mannequin. In between each step, you're gonna sanitize your hands. You're gonna put your bonnet on. And remember, this is considered touching the hair, so anytime that you're touching the hair or any kind of drape, you need to sanitize your hands. And just make sure that your bonnet is nice and secure. So we're gonna grab a cotton round. Clean that with your lash cleaner, and then you're always gonna make sure that you're recapping your cleaner. And then you're gonna wipe down and out. But you're always gonna make sure that you do about 5 passes, but also make contact with your proctor so that they know that they can see you. Okay, with your tweezers, you're gonna grab your lash. And you're gonna take it over to the eye that you cleaned, and then you're gonna measure that lash against the eye. Okay, then you're gonna come back and take your scissors and clip what you need to clip and lay that back down. Okay. So at this point, I can go ahead and set down my lash back onto that tray. Grab my adhesive. And then you're gonna wait about 20 seconds just to make sure that that lash is malleable. Don't ever blow on it because then it's considered cross-contamination, so you're just gonna let it dry. And then you're gonna use your tweezer to apply that lash. And then you can use your tweezer to really press that lash down. And make sure it's secure. You're gonna EPA your workstation again. Sanitize your hands.
The next section is cleansing service. Please perform a cleansing service. You have 14 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 7 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Okay, you're gonna sanitize your hands. EPA your workstation again. You're gonna grab your cleansing bag. And really you can set this down on the table if you need to because this is already considered sanitized. You pull the contents of your bags out. Remember sanitizing before you go into any small bags. Okay, you have your makeup remover. Make sure that you don't throw this away because you are going to use it twice. You're going to take 2 cotton rounds. And then we are going to cleanse the lashes. Again, we're going out or down and out. You're just going to keep repeating this. Make sure that the proctor sees you doing this. Okay, you're gonna take your makeup remover again, saturated cotton around, and now we're gonna clean the lips. So you're gonna hold taut, and then the area or the side that you're going to, you're gonna go opposite. And then you'll switch hands, go the opposite way, holding that lip taut. Again, make sure that proctor sees you doing that. Now we're gonna get some cleanser and just put a little bit in your hand. You don't need a lot, just enough to do your cleanse. So it's not super hard for you to get off. Make sure you're always recapping. You'll spray a little bit of water into your hands to get a lather. Okay, and then you're just cleaning your mannequin. There's no particular way that you have to clean the mannequin. They're just making sure that you're cleaning your mannequin. Again, make sure that the proctor sees you doing a full cleanse. If you need to add more water, you can do so. And you're gonna do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Or until that proctor sees you doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that cleanser, excess cleanser off my hands. Sanitize. Now we're gonna take that cleanser off. Grab your water, spray your 4x4s. Okay, and then we're just gonna remove that cleanser. And you're gonna do this 3 times. You just want to make sure that all that cleanser is fully off of your mannequin's face. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Okay, now you're done with removing your cleanser. At this point, everything on your table that you're not using can be thrown away. You're gonna sanitize your hands. And then clean your work area. And then raise your hand.
The next section is steaming service. Please perform a steaming service. You have 7 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 4 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Okay, always sanitize first. Clean your area. Okay, for the steaming service, you guys remember that the steam towel is already gonna be wet, and you'll just do that the morning of your state board test. You don't want it super dripping, just want it to be wet. I'm gonna go into my bag. I'm gonna keep this bag on the table though, because I'm gonna practice or fake wringing my towel out. So this would be considered my sink. Okay. And then you are gonna make sure that you are checking the temperature on your inner wrist. Do that a couple times so that the proctor can see that you're checking that temperature. Okay, when you lay your steam towel, just make sure that you are not covering the mouth or the nose. And you're gonna be applying pressure for 30 seconds. Make sure the proctor sees you. And then you can remove your towel. Sanitize your hands. Clean your workstation again. And raise your hand.
The next section is massage service. Please perform a massage service. You have 17 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 9 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Okay, you're gonna sanitize your hands, EPA your workstation. Make sure you're re-zipping your bag always. Okay, so you're gonna get a little bit of massage cream. Recap it. And they're looking for 3 motions that you guys learned: effleurage, petrissage, and tapotement. So you're gonna do 5 passes of each after you've spreaded this on. So effleurage, long stroking motions. Okay, and then we're gonna go into petrissage, which is your pinching, kneading. for 5 full passes. Just pinch away. And then to Boatman. Which is just a fast tapping motion. Make sure the proctor sees you do all 3. You're gonna wipe that massage cream off of your hands. And then we'll remove your massage cream. Use your water. You're gonna do this for 3 passes, just to ensure you got all the massage cream off. Okay, now you can throw everything else away. EPA your workstation. Raise your hand.
The next section is mask and moisturize service. Please perform a mask and moisturizing service. You have 17 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 9 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Sanitize your hands. EPA your workstation. Sanitize your hands. And the easiest thing to do is just place your steps in order, so mask, toner, and then your moisturizer. And you can never get docked for sanitizing too much, so when in doubt, if you don't know if you sanitize, you can go ahead and sanitize again. You're gonna put it on the back of your hand. Make sure you grab enough. And apply from the jaw, moving up. Making sure that you're fully covering the face. Wipe that off. Sanitize your hands, and then you're gonna step back and act like you're looking at your watch, just so you can ensure that you're giving that mask time. You'll do that for about 30 seconds. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and remove my mask. You do this 3 full times just to ensure you have the full mask off. And then you're gonna tone. And you don't have to do this fast, you can do this slow, just so that the proctor sees you toning. And then we're gonna do your moisturizer. You just need a little bit. Throw away everything that you don't need. Clean your workstation.
The next section is waxing service using soft wax. Please perform a waxing service. You have 14 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 7 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Sanitize your hands, EPA your workstation. You're gonna pull out the contents of your bag. If you have extra, that's fine. Okay, you're gonna put your gloves on. Clean your brow area. And at this point, you can just sanitize over your gloves. Okay, you're gonna take your mop wax, and don't forget you are going to always check the temperature of your mop wax first, recap it. And you're gonna do that on your inner wrist. Recap. And remember, you are going to apply with hair growth, and then you're going to pull against the hair growth. Put pressure. Make sure you're holding that skin taut. Pull and apply your pressure. Post wax. Recap. Clean that area. And you can remove your gloves at this time. Throw the rest of your unused stuff away. Sanitize your area or disinfect. Raise your hand.
The next section is blood exposure incident service. Please perform a blood exposure incident service. You have 12 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 6 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Sanitize, EPA your workstation. Pull out the contents of your bag. Okay, you're gonna have 2 bags that are labeled biohazard. You wanna keep those on your station. Apply your gloves. And we're gonna simulate a cut. You can choose anywhere you want to on the face. I'm gonna make it easy and do the cheek. You're gonna apply pressure for about 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, at this point, you'll open your first biohazard bag, and that is gonna go in that biohazard bag. You can get your alcohol. And we're cleaning that simulated cut. That also is gonna go into your biohazard bag. Apply your Band-Aid. Okay, so we've applied our Band-Aid. We're gonna throw our trash in the biohazard bag. At this point, you are also gonna remove your gloves. Put that in your biohazard bag. Double bag it. Throw that in the trash, sanitize your hands. Throw everything else on your workstation away except for your second pair of gloves. Apply your second pair of gloves. And EPA your workstation. Okay, you can throw that away and remove your gloves at this point. Sanitize your hands.
The next section is end of examination disinfection. Please perform an end of examination disinfection service. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin.
Sanitize your hands, and then you're going to remove all of your drapes. Your mannequin head and your water is going to go in the trash. You're going to EPA the entire workstation. So just like before in the beginning, you're going to wipe everything down. We're gonna leave our hand sanitizer out. So what you're gonna do is this time you're gonna clean your hand sanitizer around it, underneath it. Same thing, you're gonna wipe the legs down. I'm gonna spray and clean everything off behind me. Okay, you're gonna place that in your trash. You're gonna grab your hand sanitizer, sanitize your hands, drop that in the bag. So you have one of two options at this point. You can either pick up your bag or put it back into your other bag. Get your bag on your shoulder. And that wraps it up. You're gonna raise your hand.